my mum's subscriptions because I'm on her laptop at the moment. Let's see, search bar. There it is. Excuse me. What a way to start a stream. Here we are. Just clear out these notifications because they're doing my head in. Hello, Ian. Am I audible? Yep, yes I am. Hate my own voice. Just give me a second, I'm setting everything up. I knew there was a place I hadn't shared it to. It's my Skype group. And paste. Send. Hello, Ace. Alrighty. Just turn that up a bit. Okay then. Hello to my wolves and wolf lovers out there. How you all doing? And welcome to a new Let's Play of Stardew Valley. Now, Stardew Valley is a farming simulator game, I guess you could say. I believe it's heavily influenced by Harvest Moon and influenced as well by Animal Crossing a little bit. I'm not entirely sure, you'd have to ask the creator on that one. But the guy who made it, Concerned Ape, has done a tremendous job so far. There's updates being added to it every so often. The multiplayer for it isn't on the PS4 at the moment, that's the version I'm playing on. Yeah, Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing, yeah. But the multiplayer on it is in beta on the PC at the moment. So hopefully when that's all finished, we'll get the multiplayer on the PS4. Hopefully. Yep, I have been on the dude's Twitter and he has confirmed there will be multiplayer for all versions of the game. We've just got to wait a little bit longer. So with that, all that said and done, let's start our new farm. I have been playing a bit of this already, so I kind of know what I'm doing already. This is our character. We get to customize them. I'm gonna have a female. Skin tone. Yes, pale. Animal preference. Dog. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's colour. Right, now we've got all that done. Just need to change the hair colour. So we can see what colour we're picking. I think I'm gonna go with dark red. Eye colour. What should we name our farm? I'm gonna name her after me. Yep, there we go. Farm name. Now this is gonna be fun. Farm name. Any good ideas, guys? Cayenne Farm. Any other suggestions? Because if not, I'm going with Cayenne Farm. Can I just say that the music in this is phenomenal? I adore this. Well, it doesn't look like we've got any other suggestions, so Cayenne Farm it is. Oh, he's an derp. Cayenne Farm. Favourite thing? Favourite thing. I have a lot of favourite things. Favourite thing for you, easy boobs. No, that's you. Yeah, the favourite thing will come into effect when you eat, I think it's a Stardrop fruit or something like that. It says the taste reminds you of something. So, I'm gonna put... pizza! Alright, we're ready to go. That's our character. Let me just see if there's any more shirts I can pick. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you can pick your farm as well. I might as well do this. You've got your standard farm, a simple plot of land with a large amount of open space to design your farm. Riverland farm, your farm is spread across several islands and scenic riverbanks. Fish are more common here than usual. Woods limit your farming space. However, the bounty of a forest is nearly at your doorstep. Hilltop farm. Rocky terrain and winding river make it difficult to design your farm. However, a mineral deposit provides mining opportunities. And you've got a wilderness farm. This one's for the more experienced players. It says, there's plenty of good land here, but beware, at night monsters come out, so you really want to be careful on that one. We are going to go for the Riverland farm, mainly because I wanted to try that for a while, so off we go. No, Vincent, no pizza. Here we go. And for my very special granddaughter. So this is her grandfather. I want you to have this sealed envelope. Thank you. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Come on, Grandpa, get your words out. When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. Now let Grandpa rest. 20 years later. Jojo, join us 5. Smile, you're with Jojo. Terminator, Jesus Christ. There's a dead guy over there, what the frick? Oh, I'm sad. Dear Sonia, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what I mattered most in life, real connections to other people and nature. Real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to a place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Kime Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley, off the southern coast. Southern coast? It is located in Stardew Valley, on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. It was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will you? Will do, Grandpa. Stardew Valley, 5 miles. I do want to say I really do love the design of this game. The graphics in it are just brilliant. Very retro. I really do like it. I love games like these. Right. This is Robin. Hello, you must be Sonia. I'm Robin, the local commenter. Mayor Lewis has sent me to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. I don't know you, but I'm following you anyway. Here we are. This is Kime Farm. Holy shit! What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome. I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. Yeah, everyone's been asking about you. Really? I feel honoured. Not every day someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt though. Rude. Don't listen to her. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied that you'll buy one of her house upgrades. You must be tired after that long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. That's not creepy. Oh, good luck. Ta-ta! Apparently we were exhausted after that long journey, so we just went straight to bed. That's me down to a tea. Saving. Yeah, the game saves after each time you rest, so here we are. Magic! Right, now this is where we start off in. This is our home, and will be for the remainder of the game. Depending on which one you pick, depending on which terrain that you pick, determines the design of the house. I really do like this design. It's really, really nice. I do like this. I love the walls. I love the anchor on the wall map. You can get like a little toy ship. Get these windows as well. Now, you can move stuff. Flip them around. I'm just going to put it like that because it looks a whole lot better. What's this? Oh, it's a rug. Okay. In that case, I'll put that one in front of the fire, so that one looks better. Now, for tips on just starting out, I'm going to be completely honest. For tips on those who are just starting out on the game, watch TV as much as you can. Always check your weather report, fortune teller, and if it pops up, click the, I think it's Queen of Sauce, and she'll teach you a new recipe even if you don't have the kitchen upgrade. So it's always good to get those. Living off the land also gives you some helpful tips as well. So, I'm going to check the weather report. Welcome to Kozu 5, your #1 source for weather, news and entertainment. And now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. My life story. Fortune teller. Just got a message from my sister. I see a glimmer within my scrying orb, and a shard of knowledge from the future. The spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Luck will not be on your side. Yep, my life story. Living off the land. We're gonna living off the land. We're back again with another tip for you all. Now listen up. This one's for your greenhorns out. For all you greenhorns out there. Chop wood and search for wild forage to earn some cash while waiting for your harvests. Now we're going to open this, and this is our package. You receive Parking seeds? I can't talk correctly. You receive 15 parsnip seeds. Here's a little something to get you started. Mayor Lewis. I'd like to know how we got in my house, but okay. Now we're going to switch this up a little bit to the point to where it's actually usable for me. So, there we go. That's better. Let's get to work. Now I'm just going to get rid of this pit because this bit actually is going to be a ton of help later on. So we're just going to get rid of these. Come on. Thank you. Now there is crafting in this game, so you will be crafting quite a bit, like say for example recycling machines, all that sort of stuff. You will be crafting quite a bit, so do keep that in mind when you're playing this game. Just get rid of these rocks. We don't want the rocks on the farm. Right, there we go. That's our... This is going to be our little space for now. So we are going to... Let's see. First, I want to make a cobblestone path out of the stone that we've made. Oh, stone that we've gotten, so... Oh yeah, I might as well do this. When you guys are actually... when you guys actually start, you should do this when you start actually. Always show hit tool location. Placement tile indicator. You can turn the controller vibration off. And have... don't have auto run on, because on the PS4... There we go. Okay, so now always have auto run off, because if you're on the PS4, this is just for PS4 users, if you guys are on the PS4, you guys are going to want to... Just give me a second. If you guys are on the PS4, you're going to want to leave that off, because if you have it on, no matter what you do, you will always be running, even if you use the directional pads. The directional pads are for your walking, the analog stick is for running. So do keep that in mind. That's why I say don't have it on. Trust me, it's going to help you a ton in the long run, especially here. We pretty much start off with basic equipment. Gonna have to water all these. Now when it comes to watering your plants, the one thing you are going to want to do is you are going to you're going to want to do you're going to want to basically water your plants every day. So that is going to be a thing. You're going to want to do that every day. The only time you're going to not want to do that is when it's raining, because that's when you can actually take the time off and do what you want to do that day. Like say you've got a geode to turn in. If you have a geode, you take that to the blacksmith and he will crack it open for you, so you want to keep an eye out for that. That's why I said always check the weather forecast so you can plan ahead. Oops. I hate doing that. go say hi to people. Now, I'm gonna be honest. When you get the option to craft scarecrows, do it immediately. Because if you have what you need, you can do it pretty much straight away. You can pretty much do it straight away once you've got what you need. So I definitely recommend doing that. It's definitely a recommended thing that I do wish you guys would do immediately. Once you unlock the recipe, make a scarecrow and put it near your crops, because if you don't, at 6 AM there will be a crow that will eat your hard-earned cash, so you really want to be careful. I'm gonna buy 9 potato seeds. Some people will still be in their rooms. You don't have to continuously, you know, look around for people. Some people will be in their rooms and it will not be, you won't be able to get to them yet. And there's a reason why I'm picking the flowers. Picking these flowers are definitely a good thing, because when you unlock the community centre, you will need these. So always pick up flowers, because you never know if you're going to need them, and put them in a chest. So that's what we're going to make in a moment. We need 50 wood. Let's chop down some trees. Now, depending on which way you cut the tree determines on which way the tree will fall. I want it to fall that way, so it's going to do that. So we've got a chest. Coal we don't really need at the moment, so we're just going to throw that away. Now we are going to put that there. I'm going to put the fibre in there, so as the seeds. And these. We want to put those in there. And this as well. These will come in handy later on. Yeah, so basically you start off with a single line of inventory space. You can upgrade it, but we will be doing that later on because we currently don't have the funds. So what we're going to do is we are just going to manage our inventory with chests at the moment. Now the good thing about the chests is that you can change their colour as well. So say this is just for storage, you can keep it this colour. But say like you want to, I don't know, make it for quality stuff. Maybe you can turn it gold. Or you can turn it blue, or pink, and so on. You can change it to any colour that you want. Like say you want a certain colour. Just to simplify things so you're not constantly rummaging through your chests. So it's definitely a good thing that they added in. I'd recommend keeping the fibre, because I believe you need that for your scarecrows. So just gonna put that in there. We don't have the scarecrow at the moment, so we're just gonna go to bed. There it is. And we got some mail. Advertisement. Keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack's full? Doesn't that sound like you? Well, Pire's got you covered. Stop by Pire's general store today and affordable 24-pack back. See you soon. Funny enough, I was just talking about that. That's where you can get your backpack from. But it's like 2,000 gold, and we don't have that at the moment. We have like 50, so... Hello there, just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. We'll do that in a bit. For now though, we're just going to focus on our crops, because we need funds. Fishing is also a great way to earn experience, as well as get some money. The more you fish, the better you'll be. Why did I do that? There's a space between them. That's better. I'm gonna grow some potatoes. Potato! What are you doing? Damn it. Now, if you want to refill your watering can, what you do is you bring your watering can, make sure you have it selected, do that, and you've got a full watering can. Now, the reason why I've done them in this order is mainly because of the fact that if you put them in this order, like a 3x3 square, apparently if you put them in this order, you have a chance of having a giant one grow. So... yeah, definitely do this. Just make sure you leave a space in the middle, because that's unlike I did. So, there we go. We're just going to check the weather forecast. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. I hear spirits whispering something to me. Spirits are very happy today. They'll shower everyone... They'll do the best to shower everyone with good fortune. Right, okay, so... now that's done. We are going to chop down some more trees. When you get days like this, it is definitely a good idea to go get some stuff. Do some foraging, that sort of stuff. Now, this... I believe... Yep. This is not the mine. A lot of people get confused with this. This is not the mine. This will come in handy later. I think someone named Demetrius will come to visit you, and he'll give you the option for this little cave here. You'll get two options: bats, or you'll get mushrooms. I recommend choosing mushrooms because every so often you'll get a harvest and you can sell them for easy money. So definitely always choose mushrooms. No, a bat cave sounds really awesome. Especially if you're a fan of Batman, but it is not a good idea. Definitely choose the mushroom option when you do get that. We'll cover that later on when that actually occurs. Let's see what's up this way. Ah yes, the mountain area. This is the way to the carpenter's house, the short version anyway. Oh, and speaking of foraging, okay, we just picked up a wild horseradish. I'm gonna go say hello to the guy in here. We would say hello to the guy in there, but he's not there at the moment. He's probably down here. Dennis! Ah, there you are. Stranger, hello, we're gonna give you a gift. This is a great gift, thank you. Don't mind me, I just live out here on my own. Right. Now, the reason why I gave him a gift is because of these. Now, notice how all these have hearts. Okay, so you can basically romance people in this game. I think like in Harvest Moon, I think that was a thing. But you can romance people depending on if they're available for dating. Now, for example, Leah, if you give her gifts and it's things that she likes and loves, she'll gain a heart. Now, there's a point system in this game. In this game, there will be points that you can earn with characters. Say, like Sebastian, you give him like a frozen tear or something like that. He'll say, "I love this. How did you know?" And he will gain some points. If you give them points on a certain day, like say, if you get them, like get your the one you're trying to romance as your secret gift person, then you give them something that they love. You can check the Wikipedia page, it shows you everything that they like, so I definitely do recommend following that, especially if you're trying to romance a particular person. Sebastian is definitely the easiest one out of the lot, so definitely try and talk to him as much as you can. He's the easiest one to get out of the lot for me, because his is quite simple, because you can go into the mines and just keep giving him frozen tears until you get a void egg or something like that. So definitely try and make friends with a lot of people. Some of them will be quite difficult. Some of them will want some impossible shit that you can't really get early on, so do be careful there. Linus, he's quite easy. Just give him fruit or food, because he's basically the homeless man, but you can't really date him. So, but if you want to be friends with him, be sure to max him out. Caroline is she's married already, so you can't really romance her, but you can still make good friends with her. Leah, you can probably tell underneath her name it says single. Now, if it says single underneath, that means that they can be romanced. Like say Leah, Sebastian, I think Emily is one of them, the one with the blue hair. I think she's one of them. Haley might be one of them. Sam is definitely. Maru, the one in the nurse's outfit, yep. Sebastian, like I said. I don't think you can date the wizard, I'm not entirely sure. Of course you can't really date the kids, you know, what are you, pedo? But yeah. Now we can't go into the mines yet. It's blocked off, so we can't really go in there. I mean, it's your first couple days, so you're going to want to spend a couple days maintaining your farm. He's going to be getting rid of that little rock slide that happened there. Because if we try to, it's not doing anything, so he's going to be working on that. But enough, this is the only time you see that dude. You don't see him again. I will definitely, if you guys want any advice, I'll definitely be sure to respond to them in comments if you're watching this after the live stream. So if you have any questions, do feel free to ask. I don't know what's up with YouTube today. I never put down this thing, did I? Yeah, trees don't grow back from stumps. I should keep, tell you guys that they don't grow back from the stumps, so you can just chop them straight down. If you want more trees, then I would definitely recommend putting in the seeds that you get. I'll definitely put those to good use later on. The seeds also have another use. You can make a snack which will boost your energy. Okay, so that's that done. Put the clay in there, put the wood in there. The horseradish as well as the stone. Right, there we go. Right, And that's done. What is up with you two today? It keeps crashing. I know the stream's okay. The stream's doing fine. Check the weather report. Welcome to Kuzu 5. Yeah, blah blah blah. Weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. Alright. Fortune teller. They will do their best to make your life difficult. Great, my life story. Now you see, we don't need to water the plants today. The rain's doing it for us. So now we can focus on clearing out the farm. I definitely do recommend at the start of each season planting as many seeds as you can, especially if there's one that grow reoccurring crops. It will tell you in the item description, hopefully. Sometimes it won't, sometimes it will. Depends. This will be the greenhouse. If you're wondering what that is, it's the greenhouse. You're going to want to finish the community centre in order to get that. Now, as tempting as the Joja membership might be, don't forget where you worked before. You work with Joja, so you don't want to go with those. It's just an easy way to fix up the community centre, and if you want to actually get a sense of accomplishment, you will want to do it manually. Plus you get more rewards. You get nothing with bargaining with the devil. So yeah, do keep that in mind. Never trust Joja. That is unless you're buying an energy drink. In that case, you can go for it. I can hear. I heard you coming. Thank you. Okie dokie. Yep, thank you very much. See you in a bit. Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. I've just got food. However, they are rather warm. Jesus Christ. My dad has just brought me Mackies home, so we're going to play for a little bit and then I'll eat. So I have no idea what these statues are meant to do. I honestly don't. I can't destroy them. I can't do anything to them. So if someone knows what these are for, please tell me, because I honest to God don't know. Okay, let's see. That in there, that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. Actually, no, we don't want to put that in there. We want to. Where should we plant this? We're going to plant it here. It's just a little seed. There we go. Yeah, definitely plant the wild seeds. The wild seeds that you do get, they will help you out later on. Now, these you can't destroy straight away. Your axe isn't strong enough to break this. Can I interact with it? Your axe isn't strong enough to break the stump. I believe these give you hardwood. So if you're desperate for those, upgrade your axe straight away. Once you get the funds and whatnot. But for now, we are just going to go straight to bed. We want to sell these. We want to get our backpack. And And there we go. Level up foraging. I'm just shaking my fries, so just hang on. McDonald's. Superb. Right. Wild seeds. And a field snack. That's the snack I was just going on about. Hey! Now you see what I mean? That's what I mean by the crows. You really need a scarecrow. You really do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our wood. We're gonna turn it into fences. Since we don't have a scarecrow right now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do that. Now, hopefully this should work. Hopefully. Okay, just to make it like that. Otherwise my OCD's just gonna kick in. Alright. Now, that's what I meant by the crows. You really need to be careful. So far, so good. Minus that one seed, but... Now, I should point out, the more you farm, the higher your levels will go up. Now, these are all your levels: combat, fishing, foraging, mining, and farming. Each one will give you different rewards. Sometimes you get the choice of the reward you get. And they'll appear either side of each other when you level that certain thing up. So farming, the more you do your farming and whatnot, the higher like your farming skill will go. Same with mining. The more you forage, the higher the level, more levels it will gain. Fishing, the more you fish, blah blah blah. Same, and combat, the more you fight, the better like you'll get. Weather report. Clear and sunny day. Shout everyone with good fortune. This one's for you folks living in Stardew Valley. Check for spring onions southwest of town, near where the river meets the ocean. Sometimes you find a whole bunch growing right out of dirt. Yep, it is. For value Jojo Mart customers. Our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal. Just want to init L61091 Jojo Co. Amendment. I hate these guys. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. Bullshit. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris. Oh, our parsnips have grown. Yeah, I should explain that. The whole rapidly picking them up. Yeah, let's just say if you hold down the X button and just look certain ways, you'll pick them all up without question. Would you please? Thank you. No. Now I'm gonna keep one for that, so everyone do it in chat. I have nothing but problems on the PS4. The hot weather in the UK is interfering with broadband today. Even though I have to use an Ethernet cable just for the laptop. Shit. Well, I picked a day to stream, didn't I? Yeah, it keeps buffering from me all the time. And I'm with one of the, if not the best, internet providers in the country. So for them to be having trouble loading a YouTube live stream, yeah, it is, isn't it? It's so relaxing. That's one of the reasons why I'm eating. So, of course, if I eat now, it won't go cold. And I'll be honest, cold McDonald's chips, they don't taste nice. I used to love them cold when I was a little girl. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. The soundtrack for this game is amazing. Very retro. It does complement the design of the game. The guy who made this game, Concerned Ape, is a one-man show. He did all this himself. It is amazing. He's done all the work on this game himself. He's done the music, the programming, the artwork, everything. He's done everything on his own. He's a one-man show. And he's added multiplayer on his own as well. The people that have released it for the PS4, they only ported it. They didn't make it. Concerned Ape is the one that made it. This dude's a one-man show, and he's done a phenomenal job. It's just something that I've always wanted to do. Like, just make a game, like a retro style game. I'd love to do that. But I lack the programming skills to do it. So yeah, that sucks. Let's go to bed. But yeah, like I said when we started planting. Wait for it to kick in. Sorry, I love this bit. Sorry, I love this song. The I'm out of water. The like I said at the beginning, plant at the beginning of a season, because if you don't, and you leave it to the last moment, it's basically you effed. What's you fricked? Selling your crops and animal products, they're the fastest ways I know to earn money in your first year. Now the year in this game, they take about 4 months. You got 4 months for, you got 4 months, one for summer. You have one for summer, you have one for fall, you have one for spring, and you have one for winter. Now, each season will have their own little... Ooh, excuse me. Each season will have their own seeds that you can plant. Say, for example, in fall you can plant pumpkins. In winter you can... Excuse me. In winter you can plant some winter seeds. I'm not entirely sure which ones are winter seeds at the moment, but... And there's a letter here. I wonder what this is. Wait for my return at the dawn of your 3rd year, Grandpa. Grandpa's shrine. Well, I actually looked on the wiki page. Yeah, our grandpa's dead. That's why that's there. So, yeah, because it says current residence on the wiki page, afterlife. So what we saw in the beginning cutscene, that was his will. So, need to refresh the page again. No, for me it hasn't. Bump up the quality a little bit. Another parsnip. Nice. Right, so that's that done. Since it's raining, we are going to go meet Willy. Oh, I should talk about these. The It's when you're outside running about. Oh right, sorry. These things, they're called artifact worms. Now, if you use your hoe on them, you get items. It can range from anything from fruit to a book for the library, to an artifact, to pretty much anything. So if you see those, be sure to use your hoe on them. They usually appear in quite large groups after it's rained, so do keep that in mind. Oh yeah, I should point out, you can go bin raiding. And you can get stuff from it like that. So I'm just gonna... Nom. Here we are. Ahoy there, miss. I heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. Good to meet you too. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out in the salty seas. It was a big haul. Sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Oh. You received a bamboo fishing pole. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now. So come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what old Pappy used to say anyway. And there he is. He's fishing. That noise creeps me out. Let's do some fishing. Since we don't have to water the crops today. Fishing is fairly easy. Got it. Sorry. Halibut. We kind of need the funds at the moment, so we're just gonna sell whatever we get. We might as well chuck these away. Ah, damn it. Hello. Welcome to the stream. No, it isn't. No, this is English. This is an English stream. I'm British. I don't know German. I also apologise for the quality. For some reason, YouTube has decided to go lol, no problem, officer, and make the stream really blurry whenever and about. But as long as you guys can see what I'm doing for the most part, that you should be alright. Why ask, mate? Why ask if it was a German stream? I wasn't picking that up. I searched German streams on Stardew Valley. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, thanks for stopping by either way. So these. Here we go. I'm gonna die. I need the funds right now, so. Oh yeah, might as well check the weather report. Clear and sunny. Fortune teller. Extra luck. Greener sauce. Stir fry. You've learned how to cook stir fry. Nice. Why did I do that? I'm not with it today. Keep 2 of those. I'll sell the rest. Doink. well just sell the trash. Get rid of these trees. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Since this is a farming chest, I'm gonna make that one light green. No, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Thank you. That's better. What is up with my stream today? You see, if I had this on PC... That's never happened. Okay, this is new. Hold fire for a minute, guys. I don't know what is cracking off with my stream today. Alright guys, just hang on for a second. I'm going to reboot the stream and I'll relink it to everyone. I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for this, guys. I'll be right back. I promise.